Hello there, guys. Welcome to Free Fokat Gyan. So, ever been lied to and didn't even realize until it was too late? Like, you trusted someone with your deepest, darkest secret, or maybe even your Netflix password, only to find out they were playing you all along? The betrayal. It stings worse than a paper cut dipped in lemon juice, am I right? Well, you're not alone, my friend. We've all been there, feeling like a total fool, wondering how we missed the signs. But guess what? The days of being duped are over. Today, we're diving into the shady world of lies, liars, and how to spot them before they ruin your mood, money, or mind. We're going to equip you with a superpowered lie detector built right into your brain. Think of it as an upgrade to your internal software, designed to sniff out the liar from miles away. We'll explore the different species of liars lurking in our DMs, workplaces, and even family gatherings. From the small fibs to the massive earth-shattering deceptions, we're covering it all. This is Free Fokat Gyan, the only channel giving you Gyan that's actually useful and Fokat mind. So grab your popcorn, maybe a notepad, and let's roll. Because let's be real, navigating this world is like trying to find a matching sock in a black hole. Confusing and often frustrating. But understanding the art of deception, and more importantly, the artist behind it, can save you a whole lot of heartache and headache. We're not just talking about catching a fib, we're talking about protecting your peace, your relationships, and your sanity. So, if you're ready to become a human lie detecting ninja, stick around. This is going to be one eye-opening ride, packed with tips, tricks, and a whole lot of truth bombs. Let's get this Gyan party started. Alright, first up on our list of deceitful divas is the compulsive liar. Picture this. Someone who lies like it's an Olympic sport and they're going for gold every single time. These folks lie just because. It's like breathing for them. An involuntary reflex. They don't even need a reason. The sky is green, they had breakfast with a unicorn, their great-aunt invented the internet. You name it, they fibbed about it. So how do you catch these casual constructors of falsehoods? Listen closely, because their stories often have more plot holes than a sponge. They tell stories that keep changing with every retelling. Pay attention to the specifics, the timelines, the characters in their narratives. If you suspect you're dealing with a compulsive liar, try this. Gently probe one tiny detail. Next up, we have the pathological liar. And trust me, these guys are on a whole other level of deception. It's like the compulsive liar went to graduate school for lying. The scary part? They actually start believing their own lies, bro. It's not just a casual fib here and there. Their lies become their reality. They construct elaborate worlds built on falsehoods, and they live in them rent-free. This makes them incredibly convincing because they're not just trying to fool you. They've already fooled themselves. Their commitment to the bit is frankly terrifyingly impressive. These are the drama creators, the ultimate storytellers, and the undisputed champions of gaslighting. Alright, let's talk about a type of liar that many of us might even be, or have definitely encountered, the people-pleaser liar. You know the type. Yeah, bro, I'll totally come to your party on Saturday. But then Saturday rolls around, and they're nowhere to be found, with their phone mysteriously on silent. Or, of course, I can help you move that incredibly heavy antique wardrobe up 5 flights of stairs, only for them to suddenly come down with a 24-hour flu the morning of. These individuals aren't necessarily malicious. Their lies often stem from a deep-seated desire to be liked and to avoid any form of conflict or disappointment. They just can't bring themselves to say no. They lie just to avoid conflict or the perceived awkwardness of declining an invitation or request. The thought of letting someone down, even in a small way, fills them with anxiety. Oh boy, get ready for this one, because in the age of social media, the image builder liar is thriving. You've seen them. Their Instagram bios scream entrepreneur, investor, philanthropist, life coach, Forbes 30 under 30 in my dreams. They project an image of immense success, worldly wisdom, and a life so glamorous, it makes your own look like a black and white movie. But in reality, they might still be asking their mom for money to pay their phone bill, or living in a tiny apartment that looks nothing like the lavish backdrops in their photos. Now we're getting into some seriously calculated territory with the strategic liar. These individuals aren't lying for fun or because they can't help it. They lie with a clear purpose, a specific goal in mind. These are the chess players of deception, always thinking several moves ahead. They deploy lies as tools to achieve personal gain, This could be manipulating someone into a relationship, schmoozing their way to a promotion at work, conning someone out of money, or even just getting out of trouble. Their lies are carefully crafted, targeted, and often very convincing because there's a clear motivation and plan behind them. Think about it. The charming new partner who fabricates a shared interest or a tragic backstory to win your affection. Or the colleague who subtly sabotages a coworker with false rumors to make themselves look better for that coveted promotion. Or even the friend who spins a sob story to borrow money they never intend to repay. This next one is sneaky, real sneaky, the silent liar. These folks are masters of deception without ever technically uttering a falsehood. How do they do it? They just hide the truth. They don't say anything wrong. They just conveniently leave out crucial pieces of information. It's the art of omission, and it can be just as damaging, if not more so, than an outright lie. They operate in the gray areas, letting you believe something that isn't the full picture by strategically withholding key details. It's like they give you a puzzle with half the pieces missing and expect you to see the complete image. Think about a friend who forgets to tell you your ex is at the party, or a salesperson who highlights all the amazing features of a product but conveniently omits the major drawbacks. Ah, the white liar. This is probably the most common type of liar and one we've all likely been on the receiving end of. No, you don't look fat in that dress. Your new haircut is interesting, super bold. This suspiciously burnt dinner is delicious, auntie. These are the so-called harmless lies told with the intention of sparing someone's feelings, avoiding awkwardness, or maintaining social harmony. We tell them to our friends, our family, sometimes even to ourselves. The motivation isn't usually malicious. It's often rooted in a desire to be polite or kind. But here's the thing. While these lies feel harmless in the moment, they can sometimes snowball or create bigger issues down the line. If you constantly tell your friend their terrible singing is amazing, they might end up embarrassing themselves at karaoke night. Now, let's venture into the truly bizarre world of the delusional liar. These individuals aren't just telling tall tales. They are so deeply enmeshed in their fabrications that they genuinely live in their own fantasy world. They lie so much, and so consistently, that the lines between reality and fiction have completely blurred for them. It's not just about convincing others. Their primary audience is often themselves. They construct elaborate narratives where they are the hero, the victim, the genius, or whatever role feeds their delusion, and they cling to this narrative with unwavering conviction, regardless of any evidence to the contrary. The fascinating and often tragic part is that they lie to themselves too, perhaps more than anyone else. This self-deception is what fuels their alternate reality. They might genuinely believe they are a secret agent, a famous celebrity's confidant, or possess extraordinary talents that no one else recognizes. Alright, lovebirds and soon-to-be ex-lovebirds, gather round because this one hits close to home for many. The romantic liar. Brew, the lines these people spin could win awards for fiction. I'm single. Spoiler, they have a whole secret family in another zip code. You're the only one I've ever felt this way about. Said to 3 different people this week. I'm just really busy with work, that's why I can't see you. Translation: busy juggling other romantic interests. These lies are specifically designed to manipulate emotions, gain intimacy, or maintain multiple relationships without anyone finding out. Finally, we arrive at arguably the most dangerous and damaging type, the malicious liar. These individuals don't lie to be liked, to get ahead, or because they're delusional. They lie with the specific nasty intent to harm others. They lie to defame someone's character, to break up friendships or relationships, to sabotage careers, or simply to stir up drama and chaos because, for some twisted reason, they enjoy it. Their words are weapons, and they wield them with precision to cause maximum damage. This isn't about a misunderstanding or a white lie gone wrong. This is calculated cruelty. The impact of a malicious liar can be devastating. Reputations can be ruined, trust shattered, and deep emotional wounds inflicted, all based on fabricated stories and poisonous whispers. Phew! What a ride through the wild world of liars, eh? We've dissected 10 different types, from the relatively harmless to the downright destructive. Look, bro, not every lie is evil. Sometimes it's a misplaced attempt at kindness or a sign of someone's own internal struggles. We've all probably told a white lie or two in our lives, let's be honest. But when lies become a habit, a strategy, or a way of life, that's when the real trouble begins. It ruins trust, it corrodes relationships, and it can seriously mess with your peace of mind. Nobody deserves to be constantly questioning what's real and what's not. But here's the good news. Now that you know the 10 types, from the compulsive fibber to the malicious saboteur, you've got the power. You're armed with knowledge, and knowledge is your best defense. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Signing off.